It's recording.
So we just watched Daredevil. Like, everything on fire. Like, relationships are forming, and, like, also it's like people are doing different things. Like, the Russians are now at war with the other guys. I can't remember who they are, but it's just kind of like there's a lot of scandal going on, and, like, it's crazy. The way this episode just ended, I don't want to, like, say anything, but it's just like, how are they going to end the episode like that? What? That's how I feel. You got any questions for me?
Mm-hmm.
What are your questions?
Yo, what's up, everybody? We just watched the Daredevil episode number 5, season 1. Melina, what'd you think?
I thought it was crazy. It was a crazy episode. Like, it went a completely different direction than I thought it was going to go. And, I mean, like...
What was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when, the Russians had the cab or whatever, and dude was just sitting in the back seat singing a song, and they get out of the car and they're like, stay put. And then, like, they circle around the car, like that pan of, like, circling around the car and stuff, seeing Daredevil just lurking, and the next thing you know, it's just, like, into action. And then, like,
Lurking.
The action just slowly kind of unravels as the episode goes along. It's crazy. It's Hell's Kitchen, apparently.
Ask me what my favorite scene was.
What's your favorite scene?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Yo, my favorite scene was the part where the guy that's a lawyer, that's like the Daredevil's homie or brother. Is he his brother?
Flogger. That's his homie.
Flogger. Yo, Flogger was like doing something and he like goes to run out this door. He just has this epic moment where he runs out the door and it's like super dramatic, and I was just so stoked.
Right after, you're talking about right after the big...
Yeah, there was like a blast going off or something like that, and like
Yeah.
he turns around and he says something, then he runs out of the door, and it's really dramatic, and it's scenes like that to make me watch shows.
That's good.
Oh yeah, also things that make me watch shows is stuff that I could laugh with too and everything, which is why I haven't paid much attention to this, I guess, because it's like on that Heroes level, like real serious.
There's a scene also where I could relate, like, with other people in the show. Karen, she's talking to one of their clients that, you know, speaks Spanish and some English, and she's translating some words, even though Matt can speak Spanish, and he's just like, no, I just want to listen. He just wants to listen, and they don't understand. They're like, what? Maybe he doesn't speak Spanish good or whatever. Like, next thing you know, he's like, blah, 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 Spanish, and it's just like, I wish I could speak Spanish.
Do you
I'm like
speak
Karen.
Spanish?
I'm like Karen in this. No, I don't.
You're like
I'm
one of the
Hispanic.
characters on the show.
And no, I'm just saying.
You're like one of the characters on the show,
Karen,
and you
who can't
speak Spanish.
I speak some Spanish, but not much. Speak it very.
Why don't you speak
badly.
Spanish?
Because it's just not what I need to learn it. I didn't grow up around it as much as I should. I didn't like want to learn it when I was a kid. And growing up, it just kind of was like, oh, no. Anyways, all I'm saying is that...
When are you gonna learn to speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm. Anyways, back to the show.
You're like one of the characters on the show.
Yeah,
about speaking Spanish.
Yeah, just pretty much. I just could relate on that level where she was just like translating some Spanish. I had people try to tell me to translate things before. Anyways, yeah. Matt is doing some crazy stuff. He's got himself into trouble once again.
Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
And comment. Do you have any questions for Melina? Would you like Melina to speak on a subject? Drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
After you subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.